Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. We are in the bandit hideout, and we've just rescued all the hostages, although we did leave them behind. Told them to wait until we actually arrest the bandits themselves. Suspicious. There is a rock wall at the end of the passage, but I cannot see it. Is this a dead end? No, it looks like there's something here. Should I try pushing on it? Push on the rock wall? Okay. Oh, okay. This was a secret door? That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like it's a corner of the Nibble Valley. Farah, will we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. Oh, that's true. Well then, how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation? Oh, can we just leave? Okay, well, we found the front door. That was well worth doing. A familiar voice can be heard. Is this? Yep, it looks like the Sky Bandit boss's room. Eavesdrop and then raid the room? Or not yet? We'll go not yet. Because... Aha! One last treasure chest. Reviving Bomb. The treasure chest is offended that you have returned. Was the first time not good enough for you? Well, I mean, a reviving bomb is better than nothing. I do use them from time to time. So, we were actually right at the very end of this. I didn't realize this in the last part. I assumed that we were like halfway or something. We'd have a whole bunch more running around to do, but it looks like we're pretty much at the end of the bandit hideout, so let's do a boss fight, I guess. Ah ha ha! So the queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, and we'll need to decide on a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? But once we get our Mira, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We don't need to leave them alive. Dawn! You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Liberal for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Idios will never forgive us if we do that. And I don't want to get our home back with Mira, stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Ooh. Kyle! Who cares about our old... home? That's probably what that word was. I clicked too soon. Who cares about our old home? With this kind of mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? Yeah. Ha! We're gonna go blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of Mira, we'll just hijack another airship. This is gonna be the future of the Capua Sky Bandits. Blah! Ha 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 ha! You know, I have a weird feeling that, that Kyle and Josette might actually become party members in the near future. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. Dawn, what's happened to you? What in Idios' name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? You again? Bracers? Why are you here? How can you say something so heartless, especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship? Impossible. What are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Ambrel Tower, right? We just slept in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hull. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that! For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy? What did you just call me? You bimbo? Airhead brute? Oh boy, this is getting to some real high-class insults here. Just try and say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. It looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. Man. Crap. Kyle, Josette, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Don. It's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? Aha! What a bunch of fools you are, to think that with that pitiful number of people, that you could ever capture Don Capua. Ah! Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, Josette, it's time to hunt some game. And I like my sport bloody. Alright.
Take that!
I wonder if those two have gotten upgrades as well. Yeah, that looks like more health than they had before. Okay, so what do we got here? Don, head of the Capua household, never hesitates to fire his massive cannon. Kyle, number 2 man of the Capua household, his smoke bombs are blinding and he's quite agile. And Josette, the lone female member of the Capua household, supports her companions with specialty arts. Right, so we'll probably be targeting these two with the... what is that called? Ashera's binding whip thing that negates them. And Don... I mean, it would be great if we could blind him. I think that would be a wonderful thing to do. Which means that Joshua... You get to give it a go. Nope. Okay. I mean, you will get a critical aerial if that goes off. Hopefully they don't move around too much.
Take that!
Oh, darn it. Bind whip, yep, that's what it was. Art. We'll try this Earth Shield, see how it goes. Oh, Josette's pretty slow. Annoying, but we have a heal all. Preparing to use arts. Yeah, we want to disrupt that because she's probably going to heal, and if she has the same abilities that we do, then that's going to basically restore somebody's life completely. This fight doesn't seem that hard so far, honestly. Oh, we have to target somebody. Oh, let's just do this and see what happens.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that!
He produced a bomb, and he's down. Yeah, because we poisoned him with that. Okay, well, I guess we'll just take out Josette right now.
That's it for me.
Alright, that just leaves the big man himself, I guess. I mean, okay, we can't reach. A little bit unfortunate. Well, in that case, I think we're just going to advance on him, because... Oh, okay. Have he hit? But I mean... we have so much. Oh, that's a really small area. This is a much better outside of combat spell. That's good to know. Well, I guess we're just gonna keep attacking him. Oh, that worked? I'm just so used to bosses being immune to everything, but this is gonna be one-shot kill now, right? Yep, because you're petrified.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I kind of feel slightly disappointed, to be honest. They didn't stand a chance at all. I only had to use one of my ultimates. I didn't even really have to. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, we never actually saw Josette do anything in that entire battle, so who knows what she would have been up to. I think Kyle got one attack in. Maybe there's a round two? These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Ah, crap, how can I lose to this girl? And that's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and, well, you know what'll happen, right? Berzard stroked her whip and smiled at Josette. Yikes, no, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Ow, what's going on? I hurt all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Gone? Oh, Josette, are you back from Roland already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Don't try and cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving this breadwinning to us men? You probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Well, someone hit his head. Josette came back from Roland like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'd never do something like that. What is this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. Ahaha, what an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airliner? Hostage-taking and demanding a ransom? Kyle, Josette, tell me this is some kind of joke. Don. I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we got a chance to escape. Oh hell, not again. Hey, Kyle? We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to something. Let's hurry and get out of this room. Which way did they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship. Ah! After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I made it out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivier, you better hurry or we're going to leave you behind. Ah, wait for me. I mean, I kind of hope we're not just chasing these guys for the entire game. The Sky Bandits didn't happen to run in here, did they, Captain Grant? No, but I did happen to hear a bunch of loud voices and footsteps coming from outside. It sounds to me like they might have rushed up the stairs. Estelle, they're going to try to escape in their airship. Right, we've got to hurry after them. Please forgive us, Captain, but we'll need you to sit tight a little longer. No worries, you kids just be careful out there. I'm gonna move with some degree of urgency here. Hold it right there, you. Oh, do we get a boss gauntlet now? You're not getting past us. You guys are back for more after a righteous beating like that? Now that's what I call tough. If you don't want to move, then we're just going to force our way through. Well, it's more fire, Sepith. I don't mind fighting these guys. Ah, these guys are tougher than the fight that we just did, it looks like. They are slightly weak to all elements. Give it a try.
Take that!
Okay, we've got another poison, that's nice. I think that's the only thing they drop. Yeah, not that effective on the damage, honestly. Can you take this one out? Can, okay.
Here I come!
Some more separate.
All right, we're good to go.
Wonder how many more of those fights I'm gonna have to go through. Let's just go and heal. And there was something else I wanted to check. Right, yeah, so Kyle's showing up in here twice. Sky Bandit is showing up twice as well. Yeah, so mine version. He leveled up quite a bit between those fights. Yeah, we are definitely getting close to the end of the chapter, it looks like. Got a lot of spells there, Olivier. Ah, not quite. Well, finish the one off, hopefully. Oh, and petrify the other. Excellent. Petrify wears off eventually, doesn't it? Can I? I can't check in the middle of battle how the status works.
Take that!
Wanted to get that critical instead of wasting the mana. I mean, he's doing alright.
Piece of cake!
Oh hey, level up. Nice. Oh, we actually managed to get past that one. Okay. Oh, hello. Hey, I didn't see you. Olivier is really a powerhouse. I mean, I guess he does have a gun, so it's to be expected that he'd have a decent damage output, all things considered. Oh, it's even on the right page. Misturn. Oh, it doesn't wear off. Wow. Wow, that's a nasty status effect. Okay. Don't think you're going up any further. Take the hostages and go. So you're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What are you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? Heh, they've done a lot for us over the years. Now it's time to return the favor. Yeah, no, there's definitely something weird going on here. It would be kind of funny if it was just an act on Dawn's part, and that he's fully aware of what's going on. But Island Josette did say that he was acting weird recently, so I find that, I guess, a little bit unlikely.
Take that.
That's so good. We'll save that assassinate from Joshua. I guess we could start spamming his double strike. Really, I should have been doing that earlier, probably. Hurricane just doesn't do that much damage. And also I should be saving her CP, because I'd like her to be in pummel range, if possible. You, on the other hand, whoops, Sylphin Whip. Choices. Oh, everybody's pretty injured.
Take that.
I was gonna say we could take out anybody, but I guess that was not in fact true. But you should be the one with the next action. Let's knock you out. And it doesn't matter who we attack with who at this point. Nice. Interesting.
Enjoy the show.
An interesting sound effect they make when they take damage. And okay. Another level up. Let's use some healing again. Really using up, well, I'd say we're using up his mana pretty quick, but he did level up, so... Oh. Good enough. We're not going to waste a heal on 8 HP. I suppose we could cook something. Got time to cook, right? Ah. It's too much to hope for. Nicely done. Not quite. Oh, it looks like it's got a long ways to go before its next turn, though.
Enjoy the show.
The other characters have multiple victory things, they say, but he only has one, right? A bit disappointing. One experience off for Estelle's level there. Joshua learned Taunt, okay. Estelle already has Taunt. Interesting. Want to go this way? Nope, I took a wrong turn, okay. Right, this area just goes on and on. It's weird. Crap, it looks like we've got some company. Don't think you're gonna walk out of here the same way you came in. All we need to do is buy some time for Dawn, Kyle, and Josette to escape. Trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Though it's a ridiculous thing to do, your spirit is admirable. And I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. Can I hit two? I cannot. In that case, we'll just do a dual strike. Oh yeah, Joshua's CP has really been plummeting since I've been starting to spam his abilities. Really? Okay, hit these two. And you can finish off the one who's wounded.
Take that!
Oh, well, you set Joshua up for a nice line there. We're not going to risk knocking any of them around, in fact. What we're going to do is we're just going to heal Estelle. Oh. They did get an action. Oh well. Disappointing.
Take that!
Oh, you're still at full health, huh? I guess I didn't use that much AoE in this fight. Okay, and she'll have the CP when we need it.
Seems you came up short.
And level up. For you, no fun abilities. Down 100, yeah. Oh, there was a monster there. Huh? What's this? The military came in here? How'd the army find out about this place? That liar, things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. Hey, what's going on here? So those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman, too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? So how about it, Neil? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. The plan was a success thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? What are you guys... I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey look, it's Estelle and Joshua. Bracers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you. We infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. but I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Ah, once again, you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strikes saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of the Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackeys should be lying all over the place, unconscious. And as for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You've done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea. Yes, Colonel. Wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you, too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen, just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of the unsung hero. There's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background, too. Really? I never noticed. Well, you didn't notice a lot of the things that he did, probably because he stayed in the background. Ah! Where is Dad? I guess that's the one problem we still got to figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? It looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bosse and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad, about your dad after that. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory, so I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valeria Lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal around in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident. Okay, South Block burglary. NBP, okay. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very, very nice sum, and this is from me. We got a recommendation, okay. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bosse branch? Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course, it would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lugran. We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bosse, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please? Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among them are the pieces... and among some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild, so I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that. Wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Balsay to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch. But aren't Cassius Bright's family members here? What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said you had come here. Here you are, this is the parcel. Estelle's given both the letter and parcel. This letter, yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. So that parcel's from your dad too? No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one more thing. Good job on helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You bracers sure do excellent work. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like. Thanks, Legrand. Ah, well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Olivier just making himself part of the family. Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because... Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who's traveled alongside you? Just who is it? You have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder. Alright already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Ah, of course, I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Estelle started by cutting the letter's seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I knew you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work, and unfortunately it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Scherzard and Aina. Cassius Bright. It seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration toward the both of you. Yeah, looks that way. Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away. It means this would be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that and let's focus on what's in the package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. We shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know? That's true. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually, though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Estelle opened the parcel from the unknown sender. Inside was a shiny, black, hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of this when you find an opportunity. Okay. That's it? Yep, it looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners, too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black orbment anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use, although it feels a little similar to a battle orbment. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle orbment has slots in which to install quartz. This one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely. An artifact is an orbment created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak. But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Geez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know when we're all worried about him? Estelle? I was getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time? Estelle? You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Roland and Bosse, right? All that's left are Rouen, Zeiss, and Grancel. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to those other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills, and there's also the possibility that he may have traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting, and we just might be able to find this Professor R, too. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing two birds with one stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes! Training to be senior bracers as we travel around Liberal, and exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process. I think you're somehow missing the point. Looks like she's back to her old self. Huh, I guess it's settled then. Yes, invite yourself along. Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch. You got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shara. The same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara. And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention with Shara. It's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bosse. I thought it was about time I turned my attentions towards another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. It says he wants me to introduce him to the nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. We'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you've promised her. I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Scheherazade instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me. But I'll have fun, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Scheherazade at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Is that, perchance, what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best, though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh? The Roland-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, Ollie boy, looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we'd better hurry and get on. Sure, wait, can't we talk this over? I'd really appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Alright, Chapter 1, Disappearance of the Linde, is complete. About what I expected. From the bestiary, there were still some empty slots in there, so I guess either we've missed some stuff, or there's going to be a reason to come back into this region later, depending on how they decided to organize all of that. But we did completely clear out the bestiary in the first region, so who knows. Alright, we got an achievement. It's love and peace, baby. Okay. Well, we're gonna save. And I guess that's a pretty good spot to end. Yeah, I will see you next time.